Hello, second graders, and welcome to our math lesson for today. Our math lesson is going to be lesson 8.5, which is titled Problem Solving, Add and Subtract in Inches. And the essential question that we're going to be asking ourselves and answering today is how can drawing a diagram help when solving problems about length? So we're going to find out just exactly how we can use drawings to help us solve problems that are talking about the length of objects.
Hi! Ooh, there's a nice wind today. It's perfect weather for flying a kite. I saw a girl flying one near the bridge, but the kite became tangled. Oh, the tail broke. I know the tail started out 23 inches long, then 7 inches broke off when it got tangled. How can I find the length of the tail now? I think we can draw a diagram, but I'm not sure how. Let's find out. Come on.
There's a paperclip chain that's 14 inches long. Aaliyah removes 8 inches of paper clips from the chain. How long is the paperclip chain now? Let's unlock this problem. What do you need to find? How long the paperclip chain is now? What information do you need to use? The chain is 14 inches long. 8 inches of paper clips are removed from the chain. Let's see how to solve the problem. We can use a number line to make a model that shows the length of the paperclip chain at the start of the problem. To show the length of the chain, start the model at 0. Each space on the number line stands for 1 inch of chain. The model will end at 14 because a paperclip chain is 14 inches long at the start of the problem. Click the number line to see the model. Now let's model how many inches of paper clips were removed from the chain. This model will start at 14 where the green mark ends. The model will be 8 spaces long to show that 8 inches of the chain are being taken away. The model for 8 inches has an arrow that points to the left to show that 8 inches of the chain are removed. Let's write a number sentence to show what's happening in the model. The model shows 14 minus 8 is equal to some number. The box is a placeholder for the missing number. You can solve the problem by completing the number sentence. You can use the model to solve the problem. The blue model shows that 8 is taken away. Now the model for the paperclip chain goes from 0 to 6. It is 6 spaces long. That means the paperclip chain is 6 inches long now. The problem is solved. 14 minus 8 is equal to 6. The missing number is 6. 6 inches is the length of the paperclip chain now.
So a number line is a really good tool to use when you're talking about adding and subtracting length. So exactly what she said. So we've done problem solving problems like this before, where of course you need to remember, what are you looking for? And then what is the information that you need to use? So in this case, we were looking for how long is the paperclip chain after we take 8 inches away from the 14-inch chain. Right? So again, we're looking for how long is the paper clip now, and the information is the chain is 14 inches long, and then 8 inches are removed from the chain. So easily on the number line, you can go right to 14 because that's how long the chain was, and then you can go 8 spaces back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you land on 6. So you know that the chain is now 6 inches long. So a number line is a really good tool to use for problems like this.
Carmen has a string 15 inches long and a string 7 inches long. How many inches of string does she have? You need to find how many inches of string Carmen has. You can use a number line to make a model of the problem. Carmen has a string 15 inches long. Here's a model for the length on the number line. The model goes from 0 to 15. Carmen also has a string 7 inches long. The model for this length is 7 spaces long. It starts at 15 to show that the lengths of string are added. Click to see a number sentence that shows what's happening in the model. 15 plus 7 is equal to some number. What's the missing number in the number sentence? Select the correct answer.
Okay, so let's do this one together. So we know that she has 15 inches of string, right? And she also has 7 inches of string. So what she was saying was that when you use the number line, again, you have one number. So you go from 0 all the way to 15. That represents the first piece of string. But then she also has, again, 7 inches of a piece of string. So from 15, we're just going to count on by ones, and we're going to count 7 until we get onto some number. So 15, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we land on 22. So that means that the 15-inch string and the 7-inch string, when you put them together, that means that the entire length of all that string is 22 inches.
That's right. 15 plus 7 is equal to 22. So Carmen has 22 inches of string.
Okay, so pretty easy. Pretty easy, especially if you use a number line. It's going to help you a lot. And just remember, what are we looking for, and what information do we have that's going to help us find what we're looking for.
Now let's practice with the personal math trainer.
Okay, so now we're going to do some practice. And the first problem says Sue has 2 ribbons that have the same length. She has 18 inches of ribbon in all. How long is each ribbon? So this is actually, if you know your doubles facts, this could be pretty easy. So what number added to itself could equal 18? And so when you think of a doubles fact like that, you might think of 9, right? Because 9 plus 9 equals 18. So if she has 2 ribbons that have the same length, and she has 18 inches of ribbon in all, then each ribbon should be 9 inches long, right? So if that first one equals 9 inches, and then on, like, let's say you had a number line, right? Actually, I think I can pull one up. So if she starts on 9, right, and then she adds another 9 piece of string, or a 9-inch string, so we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That gets us to 18. And it's not letting me add another dot in there, but it would end on 18, right? So therefore, we know that each ribbon is 9 inches long.
Great work!
And if you have to draw a number line for yourself, if you're doing your math homework on Think Central, then definitely do that. It's definitely going to help you out. Lee has a paper strip chain that is 20 inches long. He unhooks 13 inches from the chain. How long is Lee's paper strip chain now? So let's pull up that number line again. And so again, it was 20 inches. Okay, and it said something about 13 inches. I can't exactly see the word for word the problem, but it says that 13 inches of it were either taken off or removed or whatever. So we are going to start on 20 because that's how long it was in the beginning, right? And then 13 inches are now gone. So we're going to count going this way because we're subtracting. We're going to count we're going to count to 13 going this way on the number line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now there should be 7 inches left on that strip chain, right? So how long is Lee's paper strip chain now? We can say 7 inches.
Fantastic!
Okay? So again, using a number line is helpful. If you also know how to write it in a number sentence, that could also be helpful. So use the information to kind of make a number sentence and then just either subtract or add based on what it's telling you to do. Okay?
Now try your homework on your own with the personal math trainer. It includes the exercise you saw at the beginning of the lesson.
Okay, so now what you can do is you can either log on to Think Central and do your assignment for 8.5, or you can go check out the video next to this one if you need a little bit more help and you want to have a little bit more practice and see some more examples and activities that go along the same lines as the ones that we did together in this lesson. So if you want to get that extra help, definitely check out the video next to this one. Otherwise, you are free to go and log into Think Central and complete the assignment for 8.5. Bye everybody and good luck.